Hello, this is Tommy. Welcome back to Genomics. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Conda to create a new computing environment and install a genomics analysis tool called Bedtools. Okay, Bedtools is a very popular tool to analyze the intersection or overlapping of two genomic regions. Okay, two sets of genomic regions. And this is actually a very frequent analysis in ChIP-seq analysis. For example, you perform ChIP-seq experiments and identified the transcription factors binding for two different transcription factors. And then you identify gene peak sets 1 and peak sets 2, and you want to see how many of those peaks are overlapping with each other. So you use Bedtools. Okay. In one of my previous videos, I showed you how to install Conda. So if you on Mac OS, if you don't know how, please check my previous video, and I will have the link in the description of this video too. Okay. First, after you install the Conda, you will see the parenthesis base. This indicates you have the base Conda environment that is installed. Okay. You can always use where is Conda. And this will show you where did you install Conda, and this is the full path on my computer, and it may be different from yours. Okay. Now that we have Conda installed, then you need to install Bedtools and create a new environment. So always go to Google for a particular tool that you want to install. For example, you can go to Google Conda and Bedtools. So always search a tool that you want to install to see whether there's a Conda recipe. Okay, in here then you'll see actually this is the recipe for Bedtools in BioConda channel actually. So this is actually how you install the Bedtools using Conda. And in this case, we are going to actually create a new environment first. Okay, so we will do Conda create -n is the name of the environment. You can name anything you want. For example, I will do ChIP-seq analysis, and then the names of the tools that you want to install. Bedtools. You can install actually multiple tools and separate them by space, but in this case I only have one, and I will specify the channel will be BioConda. Okay, so let's see how it looks like. And it says, okay, solving environment failed. So what's going on here? Okay, it looks like it's lacking this library, okay, which does not exist. So I have like a new MacBook Pro, so I encountered this error, and you may actually encounter some different errors. And this is very common to have errors, okay, when you install anything, okay. So actually I took some notes here. So this is exactly what we saw here. And I asked the ChatGPT, this is the trick. So you can just copy this error message and ask ChatGPT how to solve it. And it told me to actually install this libcxx library using Conda as well. So it's actually in a different channel called Conda Forge. So what we need to do is do Conda install this new library and then -c the channel for Conda Forge. Okay, let's copy this. Let's see how it looks like. So Conda actually is notoriously for slow when it solves the environment. So in this case, it's not too bad. So I will install that C library. Okay, now we have installed, then we can redo the previous command. So you used up arrow sign to recycle the commands. Okay. Now it's the same commands. Okay, let's see whether we can successfully install Bedtools this time. Oh, it's still complaining that it's not installable because this one does not exist. But I believe we already installed that library. Or maybe we have to actually restart the terminal. Let's try it. This is like something new window for me. Okay, let's see whether now you can find that C library. Okay, the same command, conda create, the name, the tool, and the channel -c. Oh, it still complains. But I think we have already installed this. Let's see. Let's search that library in the Conda forward channel. Yeah, and we do have, okay, let's reinstall it, just in case we install it unsuccessfully last time. Okay, it says it's already installed. Strange. So let's see what we can. This is a bit strange. Actually, I tested this in one of my other MacBook and it worked. I don't know why it's not working, and it's very common to have errors like this. So let's see whether I can figure it out. Okay. Okay, welcome back. Actually, I think I figured it out because we actually installed that library in the base environment. When we create this new environment, chip-seq analysis tools, it cannot find that library, right? But instead, let's just install Bedtools in our current base environment. Let's try conda install Bedtools. Okay, let's see whether this time it will complain or not. Okay. Oh, it's not from current channels. Okay, so we have to actually specify -c by our conda to specify the channel that Bedtools is located at. Okay, now it installed. Okay, so after you install Bedtools, you can just type Bedtools and it will show you the help page. Okay, those informations. Okay, let's actually create a new environment. Okay, in this case, we can do conda create the -n, the chip-seq analysis, and we specify Bedtools, but we can also specify multiple packages, right? So you can do this. And then we should actually include multiple channels as well here. Let's see. So in this case, we are going to create a new computing environment. Okay, hold a second. And then we install these two tools at the same time, and followed by those two actually channels. Okay, so let's say yes. Now it will show you some help messages here, so you can do conda activate that environment, and then you will see it here. They have parentheses. We have parentheses here. indicating this is a new environment. Okay, and within that environment, you can do Bedtools, and it will show you the help page. So then you can do Conda deactivate. So then you go back to the base. And if you have actually multiple Conda environment installed, you can use Conda environment list. It will list all the installed Conda environment. So in this case, we'll have only base and chipseq analysis. So if you forget which Conda environment that you have installed, you can always use this command to list all of them, and then you do Conda activate. Maybe you can just copy one of them like this. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the adventure of using Conda in Mac OS, and it's actually very normal to have errors, and just make sure you go to ChatGPT asking for help and Google asking for help, and usually you can find a solution. Okay, that's it for today. Happy learning. I will see you next time.